Alright, today we're talking about everything you need to know for the full lineup in Zenless Zone Zero version 2.0. And honestly, it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting patches yet. Whether you're a veteran player or someone who just casually follows the game, there's a lot to break down. From the new characters, team synergies, all the way to the upcoming special program and the free stuff you definitely don't want to miss. First off, the official release date for version 2.0 is set for June 6, 2025. This patch is not just about new banners, it's also kicking off a whole new era with the Waifei Peninsula area and the start of Season 2 in the main story. That's a pretty big milestone. And even though Hoyoverse hasn't officially announced when the version 2.0 special program livestream is happening, if we go by their usual patterns, it's expected to land around late May, usually about 2 weeks before the patch hits. So yeah, if you want to plan your pulls, that's when you'll want to mark your calendar. Now, on the live stream itself, it's not just going to be the usual character showcases. We'll finally get the official confirmation of the banner order, a closer look at the full kits, and most importantly, a redeem code that gives 300 polychrome. Quick heads up though, it usually expires within 16 hours after the stream. So if you don't want to miss it, you might want to subscribe to the channel because I'll be posting it immediately when it drops. Plus, I'm running a giveaway when we hit 1,000 subs, so that's 2 solid reasons to stay tuned. As for the banners themselves, we already have a really good idea of how they're going to be structured. Based on reliable sources and how Hoyoverse has been setting up synergy pairs lately, the first phase will feature Xuan alongside Astra Yao, while the second phase will bring Fufu together with Caesar. Starting with Xuan, she's going to be a game changer if you like fast, aggressive playstyles. Xuan is an S-rank agent who wields the anomaly attribute and specializes in rupture. That means she deals sheer damage, which, if you're new to the term, basically bypasses enemy defense. No annoying mitigation getting in the way of your numbers. She introduces a brand new annihilation weapon type and brings 2 really interesting new mechanics into team building: affinity and repulsion. Affinity rewards you for stacking teammates of the same attribute, while repulsion encourages mixed attribute teams by enhancing burst rotations. And the cool thing is, Xuan can build up a rage meter during combat and unleash powerful special attacks once it's full. Her overall design is super flexible. Whether you like coordinated team comps or pure chaos, she can fit right in. What makes the first phase even more interesting is her synergy with Astra Yao. Astra is another S-rank agent, but she's carrying the ether attribute and is very much a pure support. Her whole focus is on enhancing team performance, boosting decibel generation, helping you maintain tight skill rotations, and most likely providing key buffs to offensive units. If you're planning to run Xuan, Astra is basically your best friend, making sure everything flows smoother and faster. So if you want to maximize Xuan's output, grabbing Astra might be close to mandatory. Now, once the first phase wraps up, we'll move into the second phase. And honestly, it's a completely different flavor of gameplay. The focus here shifts toward control, buffs, and survivability. Fufu steps in as a very unique S-rank agent with the fire attribute. She's classified as a stun specialist, but don't get it twisted. She's not your traditional frontline tank. Instead, Fufu operates more like an off-field DPS and support. Her popcorn pot mechanic attacks enemies automatically, allowing her to build up heat and unleash team-wide buffs that boost things like critical damage and ultimate damage. One thing I really like about Fufu's design is how she interacts with rupture units. She can actually increase their maximum decibel resource, which opens up more frequent big bursts. That's a huge deal for fast-paced comps that rely on chaining powerful attacks together. She fits best in teams that want to move fast, hit hard, and not waste a second. Also, because of her stun specialty, she brings a lot of soft crowd control to the table, which pairs really nicely with high-burst DPS units. And finally, to round out the second phase, we have Caesar, another S-rank agent. Caesar comes from the Sons of Kaladin faction, rocking the physical attribute and specializing in defense. Now, Caesar's playstyle is much more traditional. She provides strong shields to the team, boosting survivability across the board. But she's not just about taking hits. After successfully activating shields, she can grant attack buffs to the team, setting up perfect moments for your DPS agents to unleash hell. Plus, she excels at stunning enemies, which slows down the flow of battle and creates safe windows for you to land your combos without worrying about getting interrupted. When you look at both phases side by side, the philosophy behind the banners becomes really clear. First phase is all about high-speed anomaly bursts. Xuan and Astra Yao will probably dominate team comps that want fast decibel cycling and non-stop pressure. Second phase with Fufu and Caesar is more about stability, stuns, and buffing, giving you more field control and survivability for slightly longer fights or tougher content. If you're wondering which banner is better, honestly, it's going to come down to your playstyle. If you like seeing huge numbers flying across the screen with as little downtime as possible, the first phase will probably be your dream setup. But if you like feeling completely in control of the battlefield with safe burst windows and defensive layers, then the second phase might be more your style. Also, even though we have a lot of info already, keep in mind that until the special program drops, some of the final kit numbers or effects could still change. Hoyoverse has done small adjustments between beta versions and release before, so stay tuned for final confirmations when the livestream happens. And again, remember, if you don't want to miss the special program code or the giveaway at 1,000 subs, make sure you're subscribed. Version 2.0 is looking insanely good and you won't want to miss it.